the Lord was doing favors. Blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few. Lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the is biggest days. But hey, what about it? So I stepped on stage.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight we wrap up this Thanksgiving weekend with a compelling matchup, as it'll be the Colts of San Juan taking on the Los Angeles Rams. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
On 2nd down now. Start. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Eluding the pressure, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Woodard. Oh, he put on the clock with a fumble. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after here coming up. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss get us off your back.
Here we go, Jack. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
On 1st down, Woodard flushed out right. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And it's a fumble. And the Colts pick it up.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. Now he gets free up the left sideline. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
18, hide in.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Flush to his right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cougar 19, 18, rattle, 18, rattle. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Richardson looking to throw. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Eluding the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the
touchdown. Josh Downs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your 2 current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Dragon 60.
They go play action here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They need 2. Here's third down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19 Lions.
In motion left goes a tight end. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gotw, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill shedding the tackle, and they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson, 14 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on second down. Woodard escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
18, Rattler, 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Cup. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up second and 4. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Street.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now they'll send Cup in motion right. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 14.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check flat, check flat.
Back to throw. Woodard. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
60 Bison, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw on third down. Woodard. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Let's go now.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Start. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on
Here we go.
a yard, all they need, but it's third down. Dancing to his left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. We knew he had the potential to give this defense fits with his arm, but he's really given them fits with his legs in this one.
Got him tied knots, doesn't he? Because you can see the indecision all the way through. Because when you're defending an RPO and you have to have the proper assignments, that means you're thinking instead of reacting, and he's taking full advantage of that, having a big game.
Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready, ready.
They'll run on first down. Start. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Colts on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Richardson going to change the play here.
18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Go.
Richardson on first down. Wide open open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Ready.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
60 Eagles.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Ready.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Go.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it third and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
Ready. Check, Bobcat.
They'll run here on third and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now fourth and goal. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
19 tight. Check. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On first and 10, Woodard. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now they'll change things up.
60 Mavericks. Hurt. Hey, smash.
Throwing on first down. Woodard. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A good pickup there. 21 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Rig alert.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And the Rams are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
60 Bison.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Ready.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
18, Pioneer. Riggs. 18, Rattler. 18, Mustang 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you could almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football.